Green team here on Land of Fire. Yes, I see several things. Here, green team here on Land of Fire. Going to be running a Montana, Mecklenburg, Brisbane, Salem, Napoli, Haragumo, Darien, and Kildare. And if you want to just like come drop that sub on my channel now, that'd be great.
And BONKZ is running Montana, Vermont, Brisbane, Worcester, Moscow, Stalin, double Haragumo, and a Z42.
I don't mind the Worcester so much. I do mind the Z42. Right, let's go have a look at some builds. Let's quickly pull up the rain builds first. Actually, no, yeah, it's green team's rain. Okay, so smoke
this
more.
This might be
Haragumo.
spoilers if I do it right now. Should I wait?
You do whatever you want. Lulu and the Brisbane there. We've got several Brisbanes. Right. Anyway, I'm just looking to look for spicy builds. We'll just look for spicy builds. Oh, look, we've got peepers on the Napoli. Binoculars, that's it. But apparently that's meta, so, you know. Binoculars meta. Right, Reds,
like,
what you got?
There's so many weird ships in here. Like,
there are.
Why is there Z42? Why is there a Worcester? Why is there a Mecklenburg? It's a weird Worcester as well, so no like funny long range spam over like 5 islands.
At least it's not consumable duration, bag boys. Yeah, words. Right, yes. Yeah. What was the Mecklenburg running again? Demolition expert.
Look, I would like to pretend that there isn't a Mecklenburg in this game.
That Stalingrad's gonna suffer.
Because it just cost me $20.
Yay!
But yeah.
Thank you, Henning. Right, green team. Deployment. Over at the ACAP, we're going to once again see the same deployment, sort of ish. No, it's a different deployment entirely, actually, isn't it? Kildare, Haragumo, Brisbane, and Montana are going to be over there. So Rain just played this map and they're pulling out a completely different strat, which is good to see. Good to see. You're not bringing the double Kildare, not bringing the Demont to the island.
Yes, it's still a heavy A push.
It is. Daring, B-Cap, Napoli, and Mecklenburg are going to be the kiting C flank.
Why is there Mecklenburg kiting in spawn?
Because he's going to farm this Stalingrad. He's going to farm this Stalingrad.
I guess? Why not bring a Kong?
Better armor.
What the f... Okay.
So Hexagon's kind of like surrounded right now and kind of suffering. He's got a Worcester raining down shells upon him. He tries to reverse to get away from that. And then there's a Z42 waiting, and the Z42 has a side draw. I think, honestly, I think Hexagon's just dead.
He's not parked properly.
Yeah, he's miles away from the rock.
If he like parks this rock just right, he's fine, but like...
Not anymore, because the Haragumo's up. Like, Haragumo's in the smoke there, and he's going to be opening up. Like, he still has the entire Worcester radar duration to go, and that's like 30 more seconds. Hexagon's going to be desperately wiggling in place here, trying to dodge these Haragumo shells, but not going to be fun.
It's going to be difficult.
He doesn't have a heal ready, so even a... Right, how's that on the radar? 20 more seconds. I think he's dead.
He's desperately trying to dodge. Haragumo is now spotted himself, so maybe there's like some relief servers coming. How the fuck is this Daring alive? Yes.
He's just Austin Powersing. Oh, shells are finally landing. He takes a fire. He's gonna burn out, right? Gonna burn out. Finally goes down.
Really strong opening here from BONKZ.
Yes, but as you know, they now have WinCon, so they can't move.
I mean, they have 2 caps, so I would say they're kind of wide on this one right now.
Yeah, they're just not allowed to move. They have WinCon. The rules.
I don't think this is how it works.
I'm pretty sure this is how that works. So, I'm an expert.
We have double Haragumo, Brisbane blobs on A right now. They're just staring at each other. They are in radar range of each other, if they really wanted to, but...
Brisbane radars will come out. Both of them will spot each other.
One.
Now, where's the focus going to be here? Rain's focus appears to be on the Brisbane. BONKZ's focus appears to be on the Haragumo. Looking for the long-range battleship salvos coming in. Here they are. I don't know if they're going to get much. It's Montana salvo, like, long-range.
Madawa just fucking up the dodging a little bit, eats the Haragumo troops as well in this Brisbane. Luckily it was a bow hit, so it didn't do that much.
Nice shot healable. No, it's not all healable. It's mostly healable.
So BONKZ Brisbane needs to deal with the border. Ah, it pops his out. Okay. So he's just fine. Yeah, so Wayne basically playing a 98 now, so interesting to see what they're gonna do here. Especially since BONKZ is already relocating a lot of forces towards B, which is the most likely point of contest here.
Looks like Ship Shady and his Napoli has a free run down the 10 line if he wants to get behind enemy lines, but what's he going to do when he gets there?
Doesn't know. He doesn't know there's nothing there, I'm pretty sure.
Kinda does, though. Like, he knows the Haragumo's here, he knows the Worcester's here, he knows the Moskva's here, he knows where the Montana is. The only thing he's missing is Z-42. Like, they're all shooting out of that smoke.
That's fair. Meanwhile, Vermont is just getting farmed by a Kleber.
Mm-hmm.
Just a single Kleber.
Lulu's now Lulu is now able to rotate off, leave it as a Haragumo Brisbane versus Haragumo Brisbane.
They are focusing on Wayne's Montana right now. And he's beating quite a bit of health.
He is, but like, right it's a Montana.
He still has damage gone up, but he is bow on, which is a little bit meh. Like, he would rather not be bow on right now.
We can't make the turn out very easily. Well, he could, but he'd bleed a lot of health in the process. There's a Stalingrad in Montana.
He needs to go stealth soon, otherwise he's gonna die.
What's his conceal?
He is burning, so it's like 16.5 basically. It's like 16.3, I think.
Radar comes out from the Salem, does not pick him up. Pick the Z-42 up. Now Z-42's picked up. Gang being forced back, though.
Yeah, there's just it's just so much firepower in that smoke screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gang decides to just open up regardless, which is risky, but
Napoli Mecklenburg are making their play, though.
Yep, they really do need to do that.
As soon as this smoke goes down, that Worcester Moskva could be in trouble. Montana finally gets dark and is missing, like, all of his health.
He has a lot of heals still coming up, though, and he can heal up to quite a bit of HP.
Lulu needs to be very careful here.
Not only Lulu, the Salem's also in a really volatile spot.
Well, Lulu's hard spotted. Moskva Salvo comes in, he opens up, he finds Dyer, he finds the Haragumo. But here comes the Vermont Salvo, and the Montana Salvo's going to be not far behind that. Okay, the Vermont Salvo doesn't do anything. Moskva AP on the broadside is going to hurt, though. Stalingrad AP coming in too, that overmatches. Alright, Lulu now being forced to limp away. But the Mecklenburg just dev struck a Z-42!
Yo! Okay. That's a good kill. That's the way back, I guess. Lulu is running his heal right now, but it just went out. He does go dark, so he's fine.
You say fine, he is kind of beached.
He's despotted right now, and nothing can really spot him anymore. The Z-42 died, the Haragumo is currently laying a smoke screen. So unless the residual shells kill him, he is alive.
Salem has a nice angle on the Moscow right now, and I don't know if the Haragumo's going to be able to make this turn.
Look at this sneaky Napoli position, by the way.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's been making his play the whole time.
Yep. So BONKZ's position is now not that good anymore here. This Moskva is just stuck.
Yes and no. They are on all three caps right now. Like, Rain has got no point income from caps. Like, they like, A's being retaken, C's being blocked by the Mecklenburg.
Yep.
Things I didn't expect to see today.
Yep. Is the Mecklenburg in a cap? That's the problem. If the Harugumo decides to just spot the Mecklenburg, there's not really anything Wayne can do to prevent that.
Okay, but if they spot the Mecklenburg, who can shoot? Like, if the Harugumo's the one spotting, who can shoot?
Montana can just for resets. It's enough, honestly. Like, that's the thing. BONKZ doesn't need a lot of points anymore. If one cap keeps ticking, god damn it, that's like totally fine with them.
C looks. I mean,
right now the
A looks
Mecklenburg is
volatile,
suffering.
He is, but he's dark. There's a lot of volatility happening at A.
Yeah, I don't know what Wayne's plan is to like recontest anything here. They're just running out of HP incredibly fast.
Well, they had a plan. That plan was the Mecklenburg. He's gonna have to disengage. I think they're just sending the Napoli at that blob, but there's a Montana there. Moskva radar? No, Worcester radar comes out.
Yeah, the Napoli needs to like contest C here, and Wayne needs to send something into the B cap, and the Mecklenburg is nice to top.
Well, they get the smoke lit up, but it's a little too late now, I think.
I mean, nothing here is really killable is the problem.
Brisbane is. He just took a massive hit in the background there.
Oh yeah,
he goes down.
That's a really good kill.
Now they potential.
Might also have an opportunity. Yeah, they might have an opportunity to go for the Harugumo as well, but.
Well, Gang is contesting B. Ship Shady's contesting C. A's being contested, so they've stopped the bleed, and now they have a nice situation where they can farm out this mother. Vermont just takes a massive hit as well. Like, is it any hour?
Look, don't. The Vermont is the Moskva is taking a bow-on fight with the Salem here, and that's not something you win if you're alone. Gang now spotted, but
he's been spotted for a while.
He's just shooting the Stalin.
Bit greedy, but he's gonna get the cap, right?
If he gets the cap, he doesn't even need to actively contest it anymore. That would be big. Because then he gets
the cap.
Wait behind his island.
That's all 3 caps have just been flipped for. Well, actually, no, the A cap hasn't. Sorry, yeah.
I mean, they don't need to flip every cap as long as they can just block all of them. But however, look at the Montana. Marimu is bleeding.
He is. And I don't think he gets dark here either.
No fight, no damage gun ready. He's just gonna die.
Oh, yeah, but the Moskva in return is still dying. The Harugumo smoke is coming in. Moskva doesn't have Damacon ready. He is on a perma-fire. The blind fire
is gonna come up in 4 seconds though. So I think he's just fine.
Yeah, but the Salem has lock on. I think he shift X the position, so he's like still getting the blind fire in. So he's still gonna land these shells, and there's another fire. Damacon comes up now.
Damacon coming out.
Still landing shells.
Moskva is reversing. He finds a heal now. If the Salem gets a fire, the Moskva dies. If he doesn't, he lives.
Brisbane radar came in. Moskva's now spotted. Salem should get this. Brisbane radar will also pick up the Harugumo while he's here as well.
Yep,
there's nothing to really punish that.
There's also Montana on Napoli action happening here.
Wait, what? Oh, yes, there is.
Line.
Yes, there is.
And Napoli does not have a smoke available, so he's just committed. Lulu and his Brisbane also just tuning in to try to farm down this Montana, but
they didn't get the Moskva kill.
Yep.
Oh, there's also stuff happening at A. Like the pincer is happening at A.
Yep. No Hydron or Wader available for the Brisbane. And
where do we look?
The Haru is watching the left side.
Reload booster comes out.
Oh, they now spot each other.
Okay, that's a dead Hamagubo, but can they get the trade? Gets the torps out. Don't think he gets the trade though.
Haru goes down to 800 HP. And oh, he needs to dodge these torps.
Napoli goes down. Montana has torps in his face though.
Harugumo lives.
Montana just doesn't though.
Montana just explodes to Wispen torps. Moskva spotted again.
Okay, this is a lot spicier than it needed to be.
Wayne is winning now.
Yep.
Like, sure,
Snatching...
Wayne is still behind by like 100 points, but they're just flipping every single cap.
Yeah, it's because BONKZ had win cons, so they just left all the caps.
Moskva is now out of damage con, does not have a heal available. That's a permafire. He is just dead now. However, the Wooster is now deciding to just go around the corner. It's a full HP Wooster as well. BONKZ Harugumo is gonna try to contest C here. Brisbane does not have any raiders left.
Does that have a Monsalvo on the Brisbane? No. Okay. But it was, but no. Stalingrad Raider comes out, picks up Gang, picks up Basti in the Harugumo with his 800 HP in the background as well, but I don't think anyone has a shot on that.
The Wooster is getting incredibly farmed right now. There's also
Yeah,
talks coming for the Brisbane though.
Harugumo opening up as well.
He's dodging that one. Brisbane now popping the heal. Wooster doesn't have one available anymore.
Wooster goes down. Can the Harugumo still kill the Brisbane?
Still running for 5 seconds.
Yeah, but...
And now the Harugumo at least gets reset, which is gonna delay this a lot longer.
Alright. Lulu should be dead, right? Oof, he takes a massive chunk out the Harugumo before he goes down, though. He gets another salvo out.
He actually gets the trade. That's incredible. And
so now we just have the Stalingrad Vermont. And, I think that's over.
That's over.
Well, that was,
What a comeback. My god. It looked incredibly over.
It did. It really did. It
like,
really,
yes,
really did.
There was like some hopium here and there, but I didn't expect to actually... I didn't expect something to actually come out of that, but... Look at the disaster on this at and around the sea cap, by the way, with dead ships there. My god. And with that, Wayne takes map number 1 after a hard-fought game. My lord. That was, I think, the best game I've seen so far.
Yes. Which is... Yes.
Good job. But also props to BONKZ for, you know, that opening strategy, just getting a free kill at the start of the game, was really well executed.
Yeah, they had good initial positioning, and then like they had all 3 caps in their favor at some point, and then they just lost all of them simultaneously. So Rain recognized the danger and just completely surrounded that smoke screen. They got the Napoli super deep, they got the Mecklenburg into a position, and then Lulu's Brisbane radar rotating off the A flank, coming all the way over to C, just getting so many spots on that smoke screen. It was like that rotation was clutch.
Yep. Also, Salem instead of Des Moines on that island actually mattered because he can outweight the Moskva over that long of a time.
I mean, Des Moines can too.
Not that much. The Salem position got farmed a lot by all
yeah,
these
but
guys.
Okay, so here's the thing: is Des Moines has more HP healing potential available over the long term. Salem can just do it faster and over a longer time. I think it does.
Doesn't
or it might be the
Salem
same pool.
Heals? Doesn't Salem get 4 super heals?
I'm gonna have to go check this out.
Like if it gets 3, then yes, but if it's 4, then no.
I think Salem gets 3 heals. Hang on. There's tools I can use to check. Ship tools, specifically.
Tools.
Ship tool.
Like the moment the Mecklenburg died trying to contest the sea cap, I thought it was over, but apparently Napoli was back in time.
Right, Des Moines and Worcester. Salem gets 3 heals.
With or without Superintendent?
Without. Okay, so I guess
Okay.
I thought Des Moines got 4 heals. Never mind. I guess I'm mistaken.
Nope.
No, whatever. I was completely
Yes.
wrong then. Completely wrong.
Like, to be fair, I didn't check how many heals the Salem actually had left in the end there.
Total heal 40%. Cooldown time 80 seconds. Okay, I was just talking about my horse.
Nice.
Yep. Absolutely talking about my
Alright.
horse.
That was a
Somebody
great
told me
game.
that a long time ago and it stuck with me, even though it was wrong. Right, anyway, yes. Best of 2. We get more of
Yes.
that.
Exactly.
We get more
We
of
have
this.
Warriors Path next.
Warriors
And
Path. The Path of Warriors.
And we get a new fresh set of bans. Well,
Oh, do
kind
we?
of new. Wayne is now banning Brisbane, while BONKZ stays with their Ragnar ban.
I don't know why you would ban Ragnar. It is inherently underpowered.
You should stop saying that because people might
No.
believe you.
No. Look, if somebody believes me when I say Ragnar is inherently underpowered, and then they go to somebody else's chat and they say, "Oh no, Pizzo said Ragnar was inherently underpowered." Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to throw you on the map next video.
With more coastline than any country in the world, the nooks and crannies of the shores of northern Canada set the stage for a showdown between opposing fleets. Amidst the barren rocks and snow-capped peaks, only one team will remain unvanquished. This is Warriors Path. Warriors Path is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the extreme left, B is in the center, and C is on the far right. Given how the caps are arranged and how risky entering the B cap is in the early game, the most action is commonly found along the 1, 2, and 9, 10 lines. To the west, Cap A now no longer can be safely controlled with radars from nearby islands. Teams will have to rely on smokescreens and additional fire support to gain the upper hand in the battle for this capture point. Capture Area B is a difficult and challenging place to be in the early goings of a game. While the capture point was moved to a more central position, nearby islands still provide plenty of cover for radar cruisers, making this point exceptionally challenging to capture. Off to the east, the C cap offers solid cover for cruisers along the northwestern and southwestern edges, but precious little cover inside the cap itself. The long, narrow channel to the east that connects C to B is a frequent place to see pushes occur in the mid to late game, depending on the board positions of each team. Warriors Path has a long and storied history within the tournament, having produced many close and competitive games. It begs the question, what memorable plays and matches will result this time around? 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Warriors Path.
Alright, I'm back.
Right.
We are back. And we're getting ready for game number 2.
We are getting ready for the last game of the day, I think.
Last game of the day, yeah. Last game of the day.
And with not that much delay, actually.
Only a mild amount of delay. I had a bit of brain delay. I might even have time to ring some of my friends and see if anyone's in the park.
Hey.
It's nice and sunny.
It's actually not here right now. It's just very cloudy.
Anyway, we're getting on into the final game of the day. Once again, Rain versus BONKZ EU number 2 versus NA number 3? 2? 3? 3?
2
Three.
versus 3. And it's gonna be Wayne on the green team.
It is,
Give
and they're
it
going to be
away.
running Ohio, Burgoyne, Des Moines, Moskva, Stalingrad, Gearing, Kleber.
And BONKZ is bringing Vermont, Kremlin, double booster this time. Stalingrad, Napoli, Shimakaze, Harugumo, and a Gearing.
All right, I'm
Well, one
gonna say
booster
it
wasn't
now.
enough.
I'm gonna say it now. I don't like the double booster.
I mean, I agree with you.
Okay, good. All right,
That's
so once again,
different builds.
all right. Well,
Kind
Basti
of,
over here on the
really.
gearing once again will be running the Dazzle gearing. We're gonna be having the Swift and Silence Leg Mod Kleber. We're gonna have another Kleber with full gunboat behind it. Des Moines of Lulu gonna be leg mod. Moscow leg mod. Shield Shady. Ohio gonna be running full tank. We got a full. Well, we got a brisk full speed ahead. We're going. Des Moines of Madari and Stalingrad both going to be running relatively standard builds there, and finally the gearing. We've already got that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Red builds. Let's have a look at what the NA special is bringing. We're gonna have a gearing. Todd Howard not running Dazzle because, you know, we got a Peepers Napoli, Binoculus at the ready, also running Outnumbered. We got an Outnumbered Rooster.
The other Rooster is actually not outnumbered, which is a bit interesting.
I mean, no, the interesting one is the one that is running it, but Swift and Silence like Shimakaze. We have a Haragumo running Aerosol, Smoke, Thingamajiggy, whatever it is, BFT and AFT with no RPF. We've got a Binoculus Stalingrad, then we got the Wooster with a relatively normal looking build, but that's a lot of RPF on this flank. Wait, yeah, actually we've got Shimmer, wait, is that Stalingrad RPF? Yeah, Stalingrad RPF, Shimmer RPF, and Wooster RPF, so they want to be triply sure they know where the ships are on this flank.
It's a bit of a weird one, like, especially on something like a Stalingrad, you don't really want to run it, because, like,
You don't have the points for it.
things are usually just in front of you.
Mm.
I guess if you just don't know what else to spec for, you can go for it. But on Stalingrad, like, heavy AP makes sense, for example.
Alright. Initial deployments over the A cap, we're going to be sending a Kleber with a Burgoyne in support. B cap, we have a Moscow taking up the long range island position, and a Des Moines taking up the shorter island position, going to be between the channel. Ohio going to be back behind that, and then Gearing and Des Moines heading over to Sika, joined by Stalingrad taking the big safe island, and a Kleber going for the fast cap. Double Kleb, double fast cap.
BONKZ is sending 5 ships towards sea with Shimmer, oh my god, I can't talk anymore. Shimmer, Harugumo, Wooster, Stalingrad, and Kremlin, and the other 4 are going towards A, and Gearing, Wooster, Napoli, and Vermont. Nothing in the middle of the map. That's an interesting deployment.
Alright, Kleber at sea is caught on a radar. The only thing that's in a position to shoot it though is this Haragumo at long range, Wooster at very long range, and the Shimakaze at relatively short range. Honestly, with the travel time on these shells and the general speed of a Kleber, he should be able to take this. He's not going to be forced out of the cap just yet. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. He takes his cap quite happily. Takes 0 damage. And that's part of the issue of Wooster. Like, you're pretty slow. And you're landing shells at range, especially against a Kleber. Yeah. However, they have got
the
like
counter radar coming out as well, picking up Shimmer and Harugumo.
Yeah, but again, nobody's really in a position to do that much damage to it.
I mean, they have at least a Kleber that can just shoot there.
I suppose.
And the Stalin itself has definitely shells that are fast enough to at least hit something.
Well, the Shimmer takes a little bit of damage, but honestly, for the amount, like, I'm not sure if that Stalingrad radar was necessary there. I mean, they're going to have a Des Moines to cover that soon. Like, the Des Moines is just going to go down the 9 timeline and be like...
It is a third of the Shimmer's HP, that's just permanent damage. That's honestly fine. They also got a lot of out of it.
Alright, so A-Cap should be taken back by BONKZ relatively quickly. They've got a Wooster gearing combinations just sat on top of there. Like, Sheep and his leg mod... Oh, it's not a leg mod. Yeah, it is. Sheep and his leg mod Kleber. I don't think you want to be contesting, even if it is, like, you know, just a gearing and a Napoli and a Wooster. I mean, you can spot the Napoli for a while, and the Burgoyne's just going to be throwing haymakers at him. Oh, he is choosing to shoot AP. Never mind. I was going to say he is choosing to shoot AP. I'm not sure what it's going to do with the Napoli, but the Napoli's decided to be stern in, so a lot. Because Napoli only has the icebreaker at the front. Otherwise, it would be an arse-breaker, and that would be weird.
Yep.
Oh!
Napoli's side plating can also just easily bounce everything, but Shimmer does A the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It was a gearing top. He's down to 4k HP.
You
Radar
can't
luckily
contest
not.
now. Well, the
He's
Des Moines is in
inside
radar.
radar range.
Don't know why they didn't
I'm
call for it.
surprised that I'm surprised that we didn't call out for that.
I'm also surprised that this gearing smoke appears to be kiting rather than pushing, but like they know, they know they outrange this radar.
It's still 5 ships on this flank, so they want to be careful. Honestly, that's understandable.
Alright, so Stalingrad radar from Artorias will be ready relatively soon. Shimar is out of range of that. Haragumo is not. But it looks like they might be just going for the cross torpedo on the the big hits on the Worcester at some point. Worcester is going to be high during these torpedoes that are incoming. Same is going to be true over there of the Des Moines.
Are you going for some blind fire on the booster? But
Why not?
booster's just moving, so nothing happening. Torps
Sheep
are
took a
high
big
going
hit.
in all directions.
What hit Sheep? Did he eat a top?
He ate Kremlin salvo earlier. It was quite a while ago. He took like 6k or so from the Kremlin.
Okay, but what happened to the other 5k you lost?
Oh, sheep! I don't actually know. Yes, Kleber. Yeah, I don't actually know what happened there.
I assume
Let's see,
gearing?
situation tells us something. Situation tells us he got shot with HE a lot. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, just got too close to the Worcester gearing, Napoli, I guess.
Either that, like the gearing is really low, so I would say they just hard spot at each other, and you know.
Yeah, that's the only way that's possible, because how else is the Kleber gonna like ever spot that gearing? He has no radar support on that flank.
Yep.
Artorias is now being farmed by a Worcester.
Yeah, range is gonna take the free B cap. Took them a while to like relocate someone to do that, but
Yeah, they're losing
BONKZ
C cap
doesn't have
though.
anything for that. They are, but they can relocate the Kleber back now.
Right, as we can see, NA have the big red light, they have WinCon, so that means they're not allowed to move.
It's really mean of you to say that. But then I look at the minimap and, you know... Like, realistically speaking, BONKZ should push their 1-2 line advantage here. Try to go for the Burgoyne kill. Like, they have a Rooster who can farm that really well together with the gearing smoke, and then Napoleon is backup as well. Vermont can just do whatever he wants to do. If I'm being honest, like Vermont pushing is just kind of useless anyways. It's just too slow. But like, you can't just sit there with Rooster gearing Napoleon like that.
Is Kleb going for the cap at this angle? I like this. I actually like this a lot.
Interesting.
Also, we've got the Des Moines gearing re-smoke coming up, but the Des Moines in reverse. I think the Des Moines needs to like do a full turn and they need to push this. Like, but, you know.
Yep, the Kleber is going for the C contest from here now. Booster Raider not in range. Stalin Raider not available yet. Maybe another 20 seconds for that one.
12, but like, Gang's no longer contesting, so.
Yeah, he's trying to like position himself properly so he can actually just run if he gets raided.
I mean, all he has to do is bait out that Stalingrad radar, then reverse back in. Although he does have a slight Kremlin issue.
Yeah, this Kremlin is a definite. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's Gang having a Kremlin issue or the Kremlin having a Kleber issue.
Well, it looks like the Kremlin might be trying to commit seppuku.
Well, Stalingrad Raider is out now. Gang trying to see if this angle is actually safe.
It's not.
It's not. But the Raider is now over, and there's nothing that can stop him from recontesting, right?
Apart from a Kremlin.
Apart from the Kremlin does not want to do that.
I wouldn't know how many it'll be content.
Like, It would be the freest Kleber rush in, you know.
Speaking of things that
we've
might
seen
be
in
free, this
parts.
Des Moines right now has this Shimakaze so deep in his radar.
Well, there's the radar. It's not that deep. The Shimmer might be able to just get out of here. However, there's a Stalin guard with squad shots as well, so the Shimmer might just die here. 29 HP. They're just overstaying. What the heck? Wooster is now inside the radar as well. Being spotted.
Just not respecting the smoke push that we knew was coming. Although surprisingly, the Des Moines is still in
reverse. It wasn't
reverse.
even pushed. The Des Moines is just ass in and he just ran into the radar range and died. That was just really unnecessary. And again, on A, nothing is happening, even though there's like a 4-on-2 advantage. Like, 2 raid ships are just binding 4 BONKZ ships over there. It's just like, why?
Well, they're allowed to move now because the points have flipped and Rain now are the ones with the green light, so we should be seeing some things happening soon.
Now the booster's just being farmed away. He gets another smoke in 50 seconds. That's like so late.
Is it good when your Vermont is the furthest forward ship?
It's really not. We have something going on the 7 line now.
Oh, do we?
Gang, though. Oh no.
Oh yes.
You might be getting your content.
Oh, you might be getting a double content. Oh. Alright, here we go. Play of the game right here.
There are the drops. There's more drops coming. There are more drops.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Didn't get quite what he wanted out of that, but there's no higher coming around to pick up the pieces.
Doesn't quite get a kill here, but that is a lot of damage. That was 9 drop hits across both.
And now there's
the
no high
Ohio's
on the
gonna-
face.
He's gonna walk around the corner, try to get the Stalingrad kill, ram the Kremlin. Yup.
I don't think he'd take... Well, okay, the ram is fine, I guess.
You don't have an option.
Yeah.
That ram is non-optional, non-negotiable, you know?
I defer to you for the expertise in ramming.
The Kremlin has offered a ram, and the Ohio has no option to refuse.
It's like en passant, it's forced. I've just triggered several chess nodes.
You did. So now Vermont, Napoli, Gearing are pushing Bourgogne, Kleber, and the Wooster went mid instead. And because of that, I don't think the Bourgogners die that soon. I guess the Vermont is so close that the Vermont is gonna kill him eventually. Together with
Vermont has
Napoli,
torpedo
but-
issue. Ah, he's fine. Lulu's gone on an adventure.
Gearing just opened up as well. Gets immediately a reload booster answer from Sheep. Is the Gearing just dead here?
Potentially. But so's the Wooster over here that I'm watching, so...
Oh yeah, the Gearing is very dead.
It's a race to see who can die faster, and it turns out it was indeed the Gearing. Congratulations to Rain taking that series 2-0, and that'll be it for us today!
I am confused.
Hi, confused. I'm Painzo. Did you enjoy that game?
I was, hoping for a game that was more like game 1.
What, where Rain into ship early? Not a sheep. Wait, was it sheep that entered early? I don't even know.
I don't think so.
Anyway, yeah, Rain into ship early, and then they have to claw their way back, and then, NA develop WinCon, and then sit there and give up all the caps. Is that what you wanted? Kind of. Well, you're not getting it. So, thoughts? Thoughts?
Thoughts on what?
Today, in general?
I mean, there were some pretty good games.
There were.
Okay.
There'll be better ones tomorrow. We only have 3 series tomorrow, though, which is kind of unfortunate, but, you know.
It is how it is.
Yeah.
Alright, let's have a look at standings. Should we?
Ooh. Okay, do you want to toss me a link so I can pretend to throw it up on my stream?
Yeah. I could also just not, and I'm not gonna show it on my stream as well because I would have to like figure out how to like show a browser source without giving away way too much other stuff.
What you do is you go to your what's the scene called? You know that scene that I've got that has like tournament info. Where is it? Where the actual hell is my tournament info scene? Tots info. There we go. And then I go to browser and I change this. And go like this. I toggle this on. And have a magical browser source. And then I can like interact with it. Because I'm a professional streamer. Professional streamer!
I have no idea what you did.
I have a browser source with that link. And then I right click and hit interact. It's magic. Anyway, yes, so looks like not all the games have wrapped up. Oh wait, yes, no, I think we have had all the games up to date wrap up because it is in fact it's only best only some teams play 4 games a day because of the bye rounds because it's a round robin. So I think this group is mostly complete. And surprise, surprise, PDA are not top of their group.
Well, yeah, they drew one of their sets, won the other two, so.
Yeah, WND, however, have gone 3-0 today and will be topping out Group 1 for now. Second place will be the number 1 seed from the SEA region, or what do we call that? APAC? I think we call it APAC now. The APAC region, that's Panzervor. Third place will be Penta. Penta and Panzervor going to have that draw against each other, going to suck for both of them, but that's like 1 point each instead of both of them take 2. Then we have in 4th place Suki, followed by Oh Boy, followed by TS YMQ, and then finally in 7th place we have KSC going 0-3 today.
So the really fun part here is that Penta needs to play against both WND and VOR still. So these matches are gonna decide where everyone ends up. Like if one of them. If Penta wins both sets, for example, they're definitely number 1 spot. If they draw one, then who knows what's happening at that point.
How do I scroll? Hang on. No, I guess I don't scroll. Wonderful.
Let's see, who's WND playing? WND is gonna play Oh Boy, Penta, and VOR. Okay, so VOR, WND, and Penta are just gonna play each other tomorrow. Yeah,
yes.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Alright, what's happening in Group B? Group B! Shaft topping out the group. Well, they do have an extra game in hand, I suppose. Second place going to be Rain, and then Elsa, the NA number 1 team, going to be in 3rd place, tied with STCN and BONKZ. Wait, no, not tied with it. STCN and BONKZ are 4th, yes. And then we have JZ going on to, I guess they're still in progress in their final game?
JZ lost 3 sets today.
Oh, it's not updated yet on the website as well. It says 0-2, but yeah. And then HSXXH is going to be 1 draw, 3 losses. So it's not going quite well for the Chinese representatives, unfortunately, then, is it?
It is, unfortunately not. So yeah. Important to note here, Shaft played 4 sets, Wayne only played 3, which is why Shaft is ahead, because Wayne won all their matches today, like every single map. Shaft, however, did draw against Elsa.
Yeah. Which, no shame on that. Like, Shaft have had to play, like, the 2 toughest teams today.
Yep.
Well, they haven't had to play a Rain yet, so I can't make that statement yet. Shaft v Rain should be a good series. Like, look.
Look, we're casting that one.
Oh, really? Are we? Okay. Alright, should we do some international coverage? No, we should cover the teams that we want to cover. So, yep, we're going to be completely EU focused because, you know, we're the EU casters. Right.
Look, at the time, like when that game is happening, there is. Let me have a look. There's exactly one game that's not from like same region against same region. And that one has like 1 billion casters plus official cast.
Which one is that?
KSC versus Oh Boy.
That's the EU 5th seed versus the NA 3rd seed.
Second.
Right, I keep mixing up KSC and the other ones.
Honestly, what's the difference?
Wow. All American teams look the same, eh, Henning? Wow. Well, yeah, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for me. If you did not yet get a chance to get your Twitch drop, don't worry. There'll be more games tomorrow and the drop will roll over. So, your chance to get these things from this weekend will continue as soon as I find the scene. Prizes, Twitch.